Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have Amouranth. Please welcome in. And you can come in, please, and sit in the middle here. And for today's co-host, please welcome in Mike. Please welcome in Mike.
What's his breed?
Please welcome in Mike. Let's get Mike in here.
Did you get him from the shelter? Or?
And by the way, in case you didn't notice, we brought one of your fans out today here, special for you. We flew him out.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
He's excited to meet you. His name is also Mike.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mike.
You guys, you have anything you might want to say to him?
Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for being a supporter.
Is this usually your your fan base type of thing?
Yeah, this tends to happen. They talk a lot to me online. When I meet them in person, they're really quiet and reserved.
No, he's just mute.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, but do they usually act and behave and look like this?
I would say he's typically older than I normally meet, but you know.
A little bit older? I was
maybe.
thinking a little younger. This guy on the ground here, that's Mike. He's not a fan of yours.
Oh.
But he's not a hater. He just doesn't have any thoughts. He's just chilling here today.
Okay.
Please don't let him make you uncomfortable. Just try to ignore him if you can. And please, in case anybody doesn't know you, please introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit about and all that one.
Which camera is it?
Whichever one you want to look at. The main shot is that one right there.
Okay. Well, hello. I'm Kate, also known as Amouranth. I stream on Twitch, Kick, and I do a lot of random stuff on social media. I'm on Instagram. I think my website's downbad.com.
Your what?
My website, downbad.com.
That's your personal website?
Yes.
Okay. Are you the type of person who would have sex with a dog for $1 or $2?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to fuck dogs or my kids.
Or your kids? What do you mean? Well, I
My,
didn't
my
mention.
fur children.
Oh, you're saying like your dogs are your kids?
Yeah, I adopted them.
You seem like you would do like basically anything for money. Is that not true?
No. I think I have too much money at this point.
Too much money? What about a
Yeah.
couple of years ago, I guess, before you had enough money? Is that something you would have done?
Probably not that extreme, you know. I
Just a
have
little
worn like
less.
I have worn like pigeon masks and stuff in lingerie. I've done stuff like that for money.
So not that far yet, but you never know. Maybe if you didn't end up making as much money as you did, you would have went down that rabbit hole.
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
Where in your house is the crypto stored?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to find it actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious, and my friend wants to know, and a couple buddies of mine want to know.
It's actually in a security deposit box at the bank. So
So not in your house?
no, it's never been in my house.
I thought you said it was by the pool.
No, it wasn't. I would try to tell them it was in a pool hall table just to, you know.
Oh, like a pool table?
Yeah, just so I would have an excuse to lead them somewhere, but it didn't really, you know, it wasn't.
But maybe
actually
you could be
there.
lying right now. You're trying to discourage more people from going to your house?
I mean, I could be. You never know.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm not the type of guy to rob anybody, obviously.
Really? You would never stoop that low for money?
No.
What would you do for money?
Maybe I would try doing a podcast. I wouldn't sell pictures of my ass probably, though.
Oh, well, what if someone wanted to pay you a lot?
I think I would pass. I would be a little... I wouldn't feel great about it. But, I mean, you do you. I don't want to turn this into like a debate or something about it. Obviously,
Okay.
we have different ethics on that. This guy will do anything and I'm not paying him. So, I mean, you might not even be the most degenerate one
I mean,
here.
everyone's different, you know. We all have our limits and what we're willing to do, you know.
So, what bank is the crypto stored at? In what deposit box number?
Good one. I don't even know.
You don't know?
Yeah, no.
You're just divesting all your money into Bitcoin while it's crashing and you don't
That's
know where
right.
it's
I'm
stored?
thinking. What do you think is the next good move? Do you think like what meme coin should I do?
I have no idea. I don't have that much. I don't have even close to as much money as you. So, I mean, you seem to be much better with it.
That's probably true, but that's okay. I mean, you only don't have that much because you have like morals and ethics. You know, you're not willing.
I
to
don't
show
think
your
if I
ass
did
for
what you
money.
did, I would make that much money anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not like a jealousy thing. I'm fine where I'm at. But, I mean, I could have as much money if I knew where your crypto was.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So, any hints? Maybe a little prop on there? I'll try to find it.
Next collab, we can do a scavenger hunt.
I don't know about that. Would you give money to a beggar on the street if he was parading around a dead snake?
What does a dead snake have to do with the difference?
Well, he's asking for money, but that's how, instead of a sign or anything, he's holding like a dead pet snake. He's really proud of it. He has it on top of his shoulder.
I might give him $1.
Why are you not interacting with your good fan here?
I don't normally interact with my good fans.
What, not in person? You said they'd like to talk to you more online?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's here today in person.
Hi. Why is he not interacting with me?
He's mute.
He can still wave. Is he deaf too?
I mean, maybe he's just a little nervous to meet you.
No, that's
He's
understandable.
starstruck. Yeah, what's the look on his face?
He kind of looks like the girl who played Snow White, you know? It's like,
The black woman?
I don't know what she is.
Do you have any evidence that children under the age of 7 can't fly if they jump from a high enough building?
Under the age of 7?
Yes,
They're human children.
human children.
Not yet, but you know, Elon Musk will probably make some like bionic wings eventually.
Well, do you have any evidence that it doesn't work?
No, I don't have kids of my own to test the theory on. So
Now, by the way, Mike, I don't want to offend you with this next one, but I guess it's a little. You don't have to consider him part of it. Do you ever feel bad that some sorry middle-aged losers online is going to spend his last $5, which he stole from his mother, on you before he dies of vitamin D deficiency?
No, I don't feel bad about that because if it doesn't go to me, it just goes to some other girl, right?
Yeah, I guess, but that's like saying, I don't know, if I don't call him the N-word, somebody else is going to.
Oh, I don't steal though. They choose to donate it.
I'm not saying you're stealing. I mean, I'm not hurting the guy by saying it to him either, but it probably still wouldn't be a great thing to do.
I disagree. If they want to give it to it, who am I to deny them? That's someone's kink, you know? They love giving money. It's a lot of people's kink, actually.
Yeah, well, a lot of them probably don't really have the money. They're just degenerates.
Oh, that's not true. The ones who have the kink of giving money have a shit ton of money. They literally will pay me to make like a 30-second video telling them that they're a piece of shit and to fuck off, and they'll pay me $7,000 to do that. So they have a lot of money.
You don't feel bad for them?
No, I don't feel bad. I'm happy to offer that service.
But how do you know that? Why would you assume that 7,000 is not really just part of the lower? Like, why do you assume they have that much money if they're spending it?
Because they paid it.
Yeah, but $7,000. I mean, sure, it could be part 7,000 of a million, but it could also be 7,000 of 7,000.
Well, that's their choice. They can live how they want.
No, I know, but you don't feel bad a little bit? They're creating that sort of parasocial relationship with you,
No.
and then when they meet you in person, they just don't know what to do.
No, usually the ones who do that don't ever meet me in person. But
Well, you're not being really nice to him, and he met you in person. I mean, you're almost ignoring him. Like, hi.
he's ignoring me. I said hello. He's not waving back. If anything,
Well,
I
he's
should
just
be
starstruck.
offended.
You should be trying to calm him down a little bit.
He seems calm already. It's him who's not calm.
Well, that's
What do
not
we
a
do
fan
about
of
this
you.
one?
That's just an animal. Hi, I'm Matan Evan. Will you be an angel and help this poor animal? I'm gonna you. For just 16 cents a day or $5 a month, you can join my new Patreon, where I will offer one new exclusive podcast a week and many other benefits. This new solo podcast, I'll be answering your questions, giving advice, and doing other things. I'm going to kill you one day, dog. On the Patreon, I'll also be posting unaired episodes of the normal show, posting early clips of future episodes, behind the scenes footage, and I'll be trying In and Out for the first time every month. If you want to ensure the safety of this dog and get all of those amazing benefits, go to patreon.com/MatanEvan, patreon.com/MatanEven, patreon.com/MatanEvan, and you can subscribe for just $5 a month, and you will ensure the safety of this dog and help me afford my dream mansion. Or I'm gonna kill. Are you scared that the flying fish will steal your gold?
Who's the flying fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Probably not.
Before Emirant, you went by Robowitz Holmes. Why did you decide to change your name?
Went by what?
Robowitz Holmes. Why did you decide to change your name?
I don't even know what you just said.
That was your persona online, like your stage name on Twitch or whatever?
I don't think I had anything before Amouranth.
Just Amaranth? So
Yeah.
you saying that person wasn't you?
No, whoever that is, no.
Okay. Is your husband trying to humiliate himself by being with you?
No, I don't think so.
Explain that a little bit, I guess.
we met before I was ever Amouranth, and he has helped me, create this entire empire and helps manage all the finances and investing. And now he streams with me.
So at one point he wasn't humiliating himself, but now he is?
I would say not. He's pretty much a badass hero. He literally shot one of the robbers to save me. So.
Well, you said you met him before you were a streamer?
Yeah, we've been married for 10 years.
Is this the same one that you said you didn't like anymore, or no, a different guy?
No, we had some rough patches, but that's marriage. That happens sometimes. And now we're pretty good.
Okay, well, I mean, didn't he threaten to kill your dog?
He did that when he was angry, but he went to therapy, so...
He was just a little
stuff.
pissed. That's what I do when I'm pissed. I threaten to kill somebody's dog.
He's never
You
actually
bitch, I'm
done
gonna kill your
anything.
dog. What?
He wasn't, those weren't his words. He's never actually done that.
I'm not, like, liable here. I'm just kidding around, but that's, what did he say?
No, people say things they don't mean when they're very angry, and we went to therapy, and he's never actually done anything. And I think that actions speak much louder than words.
How did you explain that to the therapist? What did you say to them? Said, we were getting a little argument. He threatened to kill my dog. What was the explanation there?
I mean, we just had the recording already, but,
Yeah, but is this therapist, like, keeps up with your online
it's most
stuff?
like he went to anger management, too, for that portion on his own, and then we went to couples
Right.
therapy after. So, I don't know. I feel like
But that
everyone
was a
has their
couple
own
years ago?
problems. Yeah, that was quite a few years ago now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I saw that video where he did shoot those robbers trying to steal your crypto. That was pretty cool. I mean, but are you not scared that his aim might be a little good in case he does try to shoot your dog?
No, I'm not worried about
He
it.
could get a headshot. The dog won't be running around in the darkness. It'll be real easy for him.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Are you sure? I mean, he's the one who threatened it, not me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Do you have any passion/hobbies, or are you a hollow husk of a human?
Oh, I have so many passions. My passion is mostly just spending time with animals. I have a huge aviary right next to my desk, and I love... Okay. I didn't know you like shooting birds, but all right.
No, I like birds. I'm just making a joke about your hut.
He's the one who rescues birds before I did, even.
Like
so,
parrots or just like pigeons, or what is it?
Like doves.
Oh, doves. Okay. Is he nice to them?
Yeah, he's very nice.
I'm not trying to make fun of him, by the way. I guess intrigued is like an interview, you know what I mean? So don't take it personally.
Sure.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just love spending time with animals. Bunnies.
Sorry about that. I just couldn't control myself. How long could you survive if we throw gas on you, then light a fire?
I don't know. Maybe I should be weighed against a duck to see if I'm a witch or not. That way you know if I'll burn or not.
I don't understand. A witch is supposed to not burn?
No, just let's get a scale. Figure it out.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm not saying you're a witch. I'm just saying how long would you last? Like, if we put that up for pay-per-view and people paid like $50
If I was
for
a
it.
witch, I think it'd last longer.
Okay. How much money will you make on OnlyFans when you look old and disgusting?
Well, my AI will take over, so it'll stay 20 forever.
Yeah, but why would anybody pay for that? I mean,
'Cause
I wouldn't
they
pay for
already
it to begin
do.
with, but they're
They
paying for
already-
AI?
Yeah, there's lots of AI.
You're selling AI porn and people are paying for that?
Some of mine is, yeah.
I
I
mean,
have
should-
lots of options for people.
Should these people be given full access to human rights, or just, I mean, what do we do with them?
What do you mean, these people?
These people, your fans here, like Mike.
Do you think he's not a human?
He's a human by definition. I don't know if he should have full human rights.
That's kind of rude.
You won't even look at him in the face.
I've looked at him this
You're
whole
trying
time.
to ignore eye contact with Mike, and Mike here, and
I
Mike
think
over
I've
there.
looked them. Oh, I forgot he was there. Hi. I've actually looked at them more in the eye than you have, I would say, because you can't even see his eyes from where you are.
Yeah,
Why
but
are you trying to dehumanize him just because
I deal with this guy all the time. He's not looking at me. I'm trying to dehumanize him because well, not him specifically. I don't know if he's paying for the AI stuff, but I mean, whatever. It's all bad to begin with, but I didn't know that. Why would people pay for that? Why wouldn't they just create the AI themselves?
That's too much work. People just want to fap.
Okay, but then why would they pay you and not somebody who's doing it for cheaper?
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we should ask them. Oh, he's mute. Darn.
I don't really know what to say.
No, I like money, so I think I'm gonna just
You would
tell
prefer
them
them
to stay
to
on
pay
my
you.
own. Yeah, of course.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. I have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash. Right now, it's your last chance to get on the basketball playoffs. Just pick more or less in your lineup on points, rebounds, and assists for your favorite players, and you'll have a chance to 2,000 times your cash. Look how excited I am watching the games, knowing that I have a lineup going with PrizePicks. One of the things that's so great about PrizePicks is that it values you. So once your pick hits in just about 15 minutes, you can withdraw your money. PrizePicks now also offers Venmo, Apple Pay, and MasterCard. I'm just so excited to watch the game. Think Nikola Jokic will get more than 24 points? Win real cash on PrizePicks when your picks hit. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, to get $50 for free after playing your first $5 lineup. That's code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, to get $50 for free after playing your first $5 lineup. Thanks to PrizePicks for making me so excited. PrizePicks are on your game. Is there anything you're not willing to do for money?
Fuck animals, not willing to do that.
We went over that, yeah. Anything else? Would you become a hunter of animals? Pew, pew, pew.
No.
Sorry, dog.
I don't think I would do that.
For sure, no?
No.
You already have a partner in crime.
I mean, we haven't committed any crime yet, but yeah, sure.
Not like, no, I'm just saying like the verbiage of it. Like that's like a term used in like movies.
Sure. Okay.
He would get on board with that, don't you think?
Probably not, but sure. Whatever you want.
If gay means happy, why do I get mad when I see one?
That's a great question. Maybe you should go to therapy.
I guess I could. I don't believe in therapy, and I don't really think it's an issue to begin with.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
I
then
could.
You do you.
Well, I'm just asking. Why do I get so angry, and why did they title it like that?
I don't know. How was your childhood?
Nothing gay. No, like. I just makes me angry.
Why does it make you angry? Let's talk about it.
Would it make? I don't know. Same way. I guess it would make me angry. Somebody threatened to kill a dog. I'd be like, "Wow, man, that's messed up." And then I guess with the gay people, I'd just be like, "Ugh." You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't agree? That's not your instinctual reaction?
No, I don't really care what people do. As long as it's like doesn't affect me or hurt anybody, they can be gay if they want.
Okay. Who will you be voting for president in the midterms?
I typically don't vote for president.
I guess if you had to. The midterms are coming up next year.
I don't know. Who are the moderate candidates?
I don't know. I'm sure Trump will be running.
That's not a moderate, exactly. But
I don't know who the moderates are.
Exactly.
I mean, you're asking the people who are in the middle?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to win anyways. You're going to vote for, like, Jill Stein?
That's why I typically don't vote.
Well, I'm saying if you had to, you would vote for somebody like Jill Stein?
I don't know who that is.
I don't really know if she's moderate. I just know she's not a Republican or conservative. I guess you could do, like, RFK if he was running independently.
I don't know.
You don't know RFK?
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know if I would vote for them.
I feel like RFK is the type of guy to be subscribed to your stuff. You know what I mean?
You think so? What makes you think that?
I don't know. He looks sort of like this guy. Sometimes I get a little creeped out when I look at RFK on photos. I like him, though. He says some crazy stuff. I think it's funny. Are you scared that the flying fish will steal your gold?
What is the flying fish exactly?
Oh, I asked that one already?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, we'll move on then. What % of your fans are morbidly obese?
I haven't really asked them before. That's a good question.
You don't have numbers on it?
No, it's not really something that I take data on.
Yeah, but you're all about making money. Maybe if you knew more statistics about your fans, you could use that to drive some more revenue.
What do you think that I could do differently? Like mukbang or something?
I have no idea. I mean, it's not really my style of content to begin with. But I mean, you said you said your husband is the one behind the scenes managing all of it. So maybe he would have an idea of what to do.
No, he just helps me with the investments and the money side.
Oh, he's the one putting it in crypto.
Yeah, some of it.
Are you making money on that or losing when it just crashed recently?
Oh, no, we're making money on it. We bought crypto and it was like $4,000 net value and got some from sponsors.
You bought crypto when it was 4,000 in value?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Like when Bitcoin.
When Bitcoin, it was $4,000 per Bitcoin?
Yeah. So that's a long time
you
ago.
invested many years ago?
Yeah. And then we got some also from sponsors. So.
Oh, you did like a meme coin scam on your fans?
No. It was like there's sponsors like Cash App who would pay you in crypto. It wasn't a meme coin. I haven't done that yet. You think I should? I've been considering it.
I mean, honestly, I think you should, yeah. Usually I would tell people not to, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't think it would affect your reputation much.
Yeah, probably not.
So why haven't you done it?
I don't know, just not sure, I guess, if I should or not. Not sure if it's worth the hassle.
What hassle? I mean, it doesn't seem like anybody really goes to jail or faces any legal consequences.
Just the headache of setting it up and looking at it all. But maybe I could just.
I
get
thought you
someone
said
like
it was your husband handling it, the one who kills dogs. Sorry, the one who threatened to.
No, not that. He doesn't handle a meme coin.
What gun would he use? Rifle?
On you, or what are we talking about?
The dog, like this guy, I guess. But he's not really a dog.
Oh, I have no idea what he would use on him. I don't know. It depends if he tried to break in the house or not.
Yeah, he'd be looking for crypto. If somebody subscribes to your OnlyFans, should they be allowed to follow and stalk you at all times?
No.
Why not?
Because stalking is bad.
Why?
It's dangerous and it's a violation of privacy, and no one should do it.
Yeah, but that could be funny if there were like 1,000 like obese guys running around trying to find you.
I mean, if you want that, you just go to Walmart.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be there to see you. They wouldn't be chasing anybody around specific at Walmart. They would just be looking for food. They'd be buying groceries.
I mean, you could just hold up some Oreos then.
By the way, sorry if this set here is making you uncomfortable with everything.
Oh no, that's fine.
I wasn't trying to.
I've had worse.
You've done worse interviews than these before?
Not really interviews. I would say just more awkward situations, personally.
Well, I guess that's good. It gives me a little bit of like confidence here that at least something is worse than mine.
Yeah.
Also, are your fans the type of people who pee themselves in bed because they can't get up?
I don't think they're quite that old.
I don't know if it just has to do with old. I mean, I guess just really fat, really obese.
I don't know. I've never met any really obese ones. Usually the ones that go to conventions aren't that obese.
Well, if they're
They
too
just look like
fat to
average
get out of bed
guys.
to pee, I don't think they'd be going to conventions.
Right, so then I wouldn't know if they are.
I guess, yeah, you did say you don't have stats on that, but I have like stats on my thing that says like 97.5% of my audience are men, and then 2.5% of my audience are lying. So you don't have stats on that for like the weight of your fans and stuff like that?
No, it's not really important.
So what do you have to fill out when you're subscribing to your stuff? What type of info?
It's your credit card.
Not age or anything?
No. I mean, well, 18, because you have to be 18 they have to show their ID, but like you don't have to be.
So does
like,
it make you uncomfortable that a majority of your audience are little kids tweaking out? Or
What?
does it make you uncomfortable that besides the fat people, a majority of your audience are probably just little kids tweaking out, or no?
No, that would be more like an Aiden Ross type of stream or something, or a Neon stream.
Do you think you could beat Rakitic in a fight?
A what?
Rakitic, do you think you could beat him in a fight?
Who's that?
The former Barcelona midfielder.
What is a midfielder?
He played in the middle, not on defense or in goal or on offense.
Are we talking about like football?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't think I could beat any man in a fight, really. Unless they let me.
Why?
Because I am a woman and I'm physically inferior.
What if they have some sort of issue? They don't have hands, maybe?
I mean, maybe. But that doesn't seem like a very fair fight.
Well, that's not. You weren't being specific. You just said any man.
But you gave me a specific one, but sure.
I did give you Rakitic, and he's pretty athletic. He was a good midfielder. Are you scared that the flying fish will steal your gold?
No.
Why not?
Because fishes that I know don't fly. So if there's not a flying fish near me, they can't
Do you go
steal
fishing
anything.
sometimes?
Nope.
I was gonna ask, how are you supposed to, like, with all the new technology, how are you supposed to get fish? Are you supposed to use a thing, or are you supposed to just shoot them?
I don't know. I don't really go fishing.
I thought you guys might have some experience with that. Have you recently been injured in a car accident? If so, go to sheath.com, SHEATH.com, and use code Matan, MATAN, to get 20% off a pair of Sheath underwear. With unsafe drivers on the road, you'll want to wear Sheath while driving to keep you safe. That's how it works. Sheath uses good materials like modal and bamboo, along with the fact that it has the dual pouch, which helps keep everything separate and comfortable. Sheath also is recommended by urologists. Some of them have to drive to work. My friend Michael wears Sheath, drives on the road, and he's completely safe. He hasn't been in an accident since he wore it. Now, correlation doesn't equal causation, but that's something to think about. If you want to be sure you're safe while driving, get a couple pairs of Sheath underwear and stick it in the engine. Oh yeah. What's more dangerous, driving while drunk or putting Sheath in your engine? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. If you want to get some Sheath for yourself, go to sheath.com, sheath.com, and use code Matan, MATAN, to get 20% off. That's sheath.com, sheath.com, and use code Matan, MATAN, to get 20% while driving. Thanks to Sheath for sponsoring today's episode. Are your fans usually this creepy?
I would actually say he's not actually not that creepy.
No, really?
No. You could have gotten creepier for the interview.
No, I couldn't. This is the only guy who was willing to show up for this.
Really? In Hollywood? You didn't try very hard.
I tried. I tried Instagram. I tried. This guy's from IMDb.
Okay.
But
Well-
he's still your fan. Like it said on his IMDb page. Like that's what he's known for.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of, I guess, happy then that they are not creepier.
Yeah, I guess. Well, then I take it back. This guy. I mean, they're for sure way creepier than this. I just told him to behave like this. In reality, if you knew I didn't tell him to behave like this and he really was acting like this because he was your fan, would you be creeped out? Because I feel like you're
Not
under the
really.
impression that he's part of my crew here, which he's not. But if you knew for sure he wasn't, would you be more creeped out?
Not really. He seems pretty harmless.
So it doesn't make you uncomfortable when you meet people who are subscribed to your OnlyFans?
No, I meet them all the time at like TwitchCon or
Really?
DreamHack. Yeah.
And that doesn't make you uncomfortable?
No, they're just people.
Just people.
Mhm.
Why doesn't your husband start a hunting channel?
He's never been hunting.
Oh, come on. Don't bullshit me.
But he hasn't.
He already has the mind for it.
Not really.
Come on. We
No.
both know what I'm implying.
Right. Now you're just wrong, and that's okay. You can be wrong.
It wasn't my words. I don't know why every time
Well,
I mention...
you're assuming that from one impression or interaction that you witnessed and also experienced it through several other people talking about it as well.
Yeah, but I also don't
that's
have any
someone's whole
other impression of him. The
personality.
only other
Right.
impression I have of him is him shooting at like 3 black guys stealing...
They
trying
weren't
to
even black, so you didn't do very good research.
One of them was for sure black.
No, they were all Hispanic.
Oh, well, come on. That's the same thing.
No, okay.
It's either white or not right.
All right.
Now, anyways, getting back to the point, my 2 impressions is him...
Right. And I
I'm not
understand
calling him
your
a bad guy, by
impressions.
the way. I think in other countries there's a lot of stray dogs. You have to... You know what I mean?
No, but I understand your impression. I'm just letting you know you're wrong.
I'm incorrect?
Yeah.
But you understand how I could get that mixed up?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well... What about if you guys thought it could be successful money-wise?
No.
Maybe what if you hunted like deer?
I don't know. We've never really discussed that, but I don't think that he would be interested, really.
You don't think that would be his like type of thing?
Nah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It would go viral though if you hunted dogs. Should we put people in jail if they refuse to give me money?
Give you money?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care if they give you money or not, but if you feel so inclined to try to get them arrested, you could turn that into a show.
How could I do that?
I'm sure you just vlog it,
But how do I get them arrested?
Instead of trying to catch a predator, you try to, create one, I guess, to frame them.
Try to create
something.
one. I could bring you around and you could say they like you. They'd at least be
No.
in prison for like the night.
There are some girls who would do that. You would probably get them to Me Too them if you wanted
You wouldn't
to.
do that if I paid you like half of the money?
No.
Why not?
I don't need money, and I just don't think that
Oh,
that's something I would want to do.
Or you just have that much money where you don't really need to do that? How much money do you have? Do you say?
Upwards of 50 million.
50 million in like just cash?
No, it's investment.
Yeah, I know,
Two.
but like 50 million like value, or you have like 50 million for real? Like in houses and like your crypto and stuff.
No, it's for real, but it's like not in like one bank account, right? It's like
No,
real
I understand. So
investments.
what do you plan on doing with this money? Do you plan on having children?
Maybe. Haven't decided yet.
So what's your plan with the money?
I want to have my own ranch so I can have like horses and rescue horses from Mustang reservations.
Sorry about that.
You're not, but I appreciate you at least trying to pretend you are.
I'm not even trying to pretend. I feel like me saying sorry is part of it. It's like another like subtle jab at it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make a joke about that.
Right.
Now, does your husband have a good eye, or would he need a scope?
In what situation?
Hunting.
Okay, it's just not very funny, so.
That's it, because Longneck is coming in. I'm out of questions.
Oh, that'll be better, much better.
Longneck will be better.
One.
You know, you're familiar with Longneck?
Never met him, but I
You're
know
familiar
who
with
he
his
is.
videos?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
I feel like he's also the type of guy to subscribe to your OnlyFans.
You think so?
I feel like it. He's sort of he has actually an OnlyFans. That now I remember. Yeah, that's what I talked to him about too. Usually I don't get along with the guests who have that because I asked him about it, but they think I'm trying to be more confrontational, and it ends up with me talking about hunting dogs. It just goes all off track.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that is the end because Longneck has to come in for real. So did you? I guess thanks for coming. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed his performance. He was great.
What
He reminds me like if Ice Poseidon tried to play Smeagol just before the motion capture CGI effect, you know?
Just before they added any graphics to it?
Yeah. Like that's what I imagine it would kind of be similar like if I was just behind the scenes.
And what about his performance here? Your fan? That's not really a
He
performance.
did all right.
That's your fan.
He could have been creepier, but
So in your order, it's him, then who? Then me or him? Who goes last?
I'd say he's really good at being sneaky and quiet. So props.
So
to
I'm the
him.
worst one here?
No, I think it'd be the producer because he's not supposed to laugh.
Oh, that's
So,
true.
yeah.
So I'm still not the worst. I'm 4 out of 5.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, well, thanks for coming on. We have to shoot with Longneck now. That's not a
All
joke. He's
right.
going to be here at 2:30. So
Okay.
thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Just follow her to her car, please, sir.
Okay.
He's not mute. You lied.
Yeah.
Is he mute? Oh, you're his master. This makes more sense.
Watch out. If he's the dog owner, he might be able to kill him.